guys, I keep hearing something back there behind that tree. And I'm not familiar with Florida and what kind of animals are in here. Man, that tree's shaking. What is that? Oh my God. What is that? Is that native to Florida only? Ah! Put the mask back on. If y'all aren't familiar with WildKyle, go subscribe to his channel. Y'all will love it. He's a nut, man. He's brought me out here to his friend's bottle dump, and they were nice enough to host me today. We're gonna go see if we can find some bottles for y'all. There again, if you're not subscribed, I'm gonna put a link below in the description. Go give him a follow. He finds some really cool stuff.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, man. Let's go see what we can find.
Quit.
So right here, there are a ton of Coke bottles. They're walking me over to where they think the bottler actually dumped here in this local town. And I would say that they're right on the money because it's nothing but Coke bottles everywhere. Now the sad part is the majority of them are Pat & D's in this spot. But if we walk back in that direction, which is where we came from, it was older and there were even a few pieces to some straight side Cokes. So more than likely, that's gonna be where we put our hole. We just gotta traverse through this gator infested swampland. and wild ducks. We gotta watch out for those, you know. Those things come out of everywhere. So we're gonna let you know if we find something cool here in a few minutes. So this is a pretty cool surface find. I've dug these before. It says blue plate. Well, it says one of the blue plate fine foods. So that was some kind of
mayonnaise, probably.
Yeah, it was a condiment jar. I'm quite positive. I don't remember. I've never done the research on them, but it is embossed and right on the surface. Can't really beat that. Kyle just picked this one up on the surface. It says Bluebird with a nice embossed bird on it. If my camera will focus for y'all. Sadly, the top is gone and the heel has a major chip in it down there, so that would not be a good drinking glass. I initially thought it would be though, but that's a pretty cool style. I think right here, this particular spot is probably 30s or 40s that we're looking at, but like I told him, there could be some Big Chief bottles scattered through here because that's in the same range as them, and that would be pretty cool to find one of those from Florida. See anything else good down there, man?
Nothing good. Ketchup.
Ketchup. There's so many bottles in here, it's ridiculous. All right, so we've picked a spot out to start digging, and my very first thing that I dug up is this right here. Y'all know what it is? I can tell you, that is a valve stem cover from a early car. Could have been a Model T, could have been a Model A. I don't really know which car. So that's a good sign. I've already dug a ketchup up, some good looking glass right here. Probably got about 2 foot to go, so let's see what comes out. All right, guys, so target number 2. Finding more relics than bottles currently, but check out this fork. It's fancy. I'm pretty sure, as heavy as it is, and with the patina that's on it, that's actually a silver fork. It doesn't feel to be plated. I'll have to clean it up and find out, but how about that? Not bad to not be metal detecting and still finding silver.
What? You're not WildKyle? I know, but
Wait a second, but who's this guy?
I'm San Marcus, seashell addict. We find seashells on the beach because that's appropriate. And we actually found some really nice seashells here out in the middle of a Florida swamp. And that video is going to be coming out in the middle of March.
So where can we find you at?
On YouTube, /_ San Marcos.
There we go. I'll drop a link for him in the bottom too, so y'all can check him out. These guys down here in Florida, man, fossils, seashells, bottles. I mean, they've got it all. It's pretty crazy. If it's ketchup, I'm going home, Kyle.
No. I'm gonna break it. There.
So much suction.
It is.
Oh,
dang it. It's one of the measurement bottles.
It's whole.
It's a whole one, though. It's a big one.
You never know with those, though. That could be embossed with a local town on it, and it could be super rare.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so close.
What does that say? The mother's...
You're gonna wipe it on my glove.
Something here, wipe it on your glove. The mother's friend.
Oh, there you go.
That's wild. Got something on the side, too? Atlanta, Georgia. Ooh. The mother's friend. I wonder what was in that.
Check this out. He just pulled out a pretty cool, it says private use. This was a porcelain sign. We don't know. I'm assuming it was probably like a no trespassing sign. Other than the 44, though, we can't make it out. The rest of it may be in the hole, though.
Probably.
Never know. That's cool, man.
Keep digging out, see what we find.
No doubt. So as y'all can tell, we've got multiple holes going in multiple different locations. So I'm scouring around, looking at what everybody's found. He found a nice McCormick and Company. Looks like you got a French's in there. A couple of nice slick meds. Bottom of a straight side Coke.
1915 Coke.
1915.
Scalp treatment.
Got an almond cream right there.
Lucky Tiger scalp treatment.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never dug the small variant. A lot of times those are about that tall, a good 8 or 10 inches tall. So that's pretty neat. And sometimes they have a funky stopper in the top that has like a little funnel hole in it. So that was your dandruff shampoo.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
Is that amber Vaseline, Joe?
Where?
Yeah. Occasionally you find an amber one.
That's the first one I've seen. Where we getting the clear ones?
Yeah, I get the clear ones a lot.
I almost was like, I thought it was rust. I was like, oh wait, that's a good sign.
No, the amber ones are pretty cool. We dig them, but they're, oh man, that looks real good once you get out of the water. Look at that.
Got a nice aqua color to it.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah. There's stuff left in here. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys. 6 hours and 53 minutes. Whew. It's a long drive. I got to head to the house. This video is going to be played in reverse, just so y'all know. So coming up after this clip is going to be the metal detecting hunt with the Garrett team. So y'all pay attention to that. These guys, thank y'all for the hospitality.
Absolutely, brother.
WildKyle, check his channel out. Be sure to check this guy out. He also does tours, which is really cool.
Yep.
So he's been explaining that kind of stuff to me. If y'all want to go do some seashell hunting, be sure to click that YouTube link for him at the bottom and check out his tours that he does at the Orange Beach area, right?
Orange Beach Golf Shores.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. These guys over here got a little treasure hunter in Jamaica, man. He's killing it over there. He was running the sifter. His dad said he doesn't give up, and I told him that's what it takes to be a treasure hunter. That's super cool to see the young guys getting into the hobby. So again, guys, thanks for your hospitality. Let's go do the metal detecting adventure now. First target of the day that was any good. I've already made my way all the way across that field that you see. Larry and Riley over here, and I think Steve Moore is back in that direction over there. We all came to this backfield, and the first signal I got was in the 70s. And check this little thing out. It's solid lead, and it almost looks like an acorn, but I don't know what it is. I'm gonna ask a few folks around here, see if they have any clues, but I mean, it feels and sounded like a 3-ringer from the Civil War. I know it's not, obviously. I mean, I guess it could be a piece to a farm implement or something like that, but it's definitely time period. So I'm hoping that we're starting to get into a good spot right here. I'll get back with y'all when we find something else.
Oh, that sounds like a block.
What did it ring up on the max, man?
I'd have to go back and check because I was just digging repeated signals.
It looks good,
but it's low because it's not silver, unfortunately. But it was a low.
It is monogram though.
Yeah, I'll show you them.
Cool. That's
Is that the side that you can read?
Good. Yeah,
1847 on it.
I'm having to use my phone. My GoPro will not let me get a close shot.
Really? And it's
That's
got a
cool,
monogram.
man. We found an older house place right here. You can see that chimney with the block and stuff. It's probably turn of the century, but we're tasting it anyways. And I got a nice big iron signal, and check that thing out. It's a huge wedge, been used for a very long time to split wood or do whatever they did with it. Looked pretty cool though once I drop it in some electrolysis whenever I get home. We've all kind of gathered in this corner right here under that big tree because there is a ton of stuff in the ground. We don't know how old yet, but we'll find out shortly. Back to the trash pile. Riley has just pulled a padlock out, and this little spot is completely loaded. He's pulling some square nails out, and at this point he's just
plucking.
He's just pulling stuff out with a pinpointer, and out came that lock. There's probably a yell lock.
I didn't tell him where he was.
What's left of the crest?
Oh man, it's holed too though.
It's got a hole in it.
We're going
Congratulations,
live.
man.
Hold on, Jeff,
Thanks.
we're going live.
That is super cool.
What kind of target ID?
Like 28.
I'm not telling
You were good 10 inches? You're good 10 inches deep?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Bro.
I'm just gonna start following you around. What does that say on that? Can you tell?
Something Pack.
Company Johnson.
Probably made in USA.
Looks like it says 22
Federal.
Federal.
Maybe it's gone, man. It might have been a plate off of a ammunition box. It might be 22 rounds.
That's true. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
That is neat. But let's see if it says something on it. Oh, it's got designs on it.
Yeah, it does. It's got fancy.
You got some water, anybody?
No, I took mine out. Oh, no, maybe I do.
That's nice and old. Look at that back. Yeah, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, that might be something really good. Let's do, maybe not.
Still
Rub it on
cool.
your pants or something.
It's a button, and it's old. Better than a shotgun shell, right? Looks like it's got some gild left on it, so it may be turn of the century. I was hoping for older, but You know, we're not 25 steps from where the daggum Riel was found.
5 feet from him.
All right, so when you're at an organized hunt, there's very few rules besides stay on the land that they have permission for and cover your holes back up. We've got into a field over here, or a thicket, a grove, whatever you want to call it, and somebody has went through here and left all of their holes open, enjoyed their lunch, and then threw their Coke can down. So if you're watching this and you're the one that threw that Coke can down, you can just go someplace. How about that? That's terrible. I mean, put it in your pack, man. We're out here digging up metal anyways. That's terrible. Oh, what you got?
I don't know. Oh, it's a pocket watch back or something, so it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little one. It's got the hinge spot right there.
I thought it was a coin when I first saw it.
I did too when I
Yeah,
first
it's a
saw
little
it.
one.
When I saw it in the thing, I was like, oh, what is this?
Heck yeah. Caught that one live too. On my rant about the Coke can we're about to pick up. Oh, well.
Little pocket watch back or something.
Well, there's definitely stuff in this little spot right here. It may not be as old as the Riel that was up there earlier, but we'll take it. So Steve just pulled this out right here. And we weren't sure in the beginning if it was going to be a hair brooch or a drawer pull, but either way, it's very ornate. That's pretty nice. What did it ring up on the AT Max?
Probably like 70s or something. I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah.
Just a good solid signal.
Yeah, it's full of iron in here, so we're kind of just cherry picking at this point. All right, guys, back home after a long weekend. And this is probably my most interesting find of the whole weekend. I dug a few bottles. I left those behind for the guys that was their actual bottle dump. So that's one thing I will say. If anybody's got a spot that they'd like for me to come dig with them, if you'll allow me to take a video, I don't care what I keep at this point. You can have the bottles. I just want to be able to get good video content to be able to share it with everybody else. But this bullet right here, or I say bullet, this acorn right here, is possibly a actual carved Civil War bullet. Now, the only thing that's throwing me off is the patina right there on the tip almost makes it look like it has a piece of iron inside of it. But after talking with Heath from History Seekers, he said that one of the more common figures that were carved out of the bullets were acorns. And by picture, he said it looks very promising, but without seeing it in person and miking it, he didn't want to just say for sure yet. So we'll keep y'all posted on what we figure out about that without a doubt. Hope y'all enjoyed the trip to Florida though. If you did, be sure that you're subscribed, and we'll catch you guys in next week's video.